Obviously, you mentioned last week looking for that shutout that has eluded you. I guess how important is that if you're putting up 2, 3, 4 goals a game?
Well, I mean, we want to continue to play well offensively. Obviously with the talent that we have, we want those guys to continue to play well and produce. But on the same token, playing well defensively is something that you want to do. It's something you need as a championship team because there's going to be days where it goes dry for you up top, and you want to make sure that you're in the game. I mean, the longer we are in a game, our offense is going to come through. So, it's important from that standpoint.
Outside of taking that goal, do you feel the defensive effort has been getting better?
Yeah, I think when you look at the last two games, it was a penalty kick against Chivas, and the goal we took here once we were up 3-0. So I think we've, when the game's been on the line, I think our defense has been pretty good, and I think we've concentrated on that and we've improved that part of it.
Maybe as much as a soccer fan as a soccer coach, do you have any thoughts on the Copa America 16 plans?
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, obviously, I think the U.S. was disappointed not getting a World Cup in our country, for either 18 or 22, and having the centennial for Copa America here in 2016, I think is fantastic. I mean, obviously, you don't get the European teams, but you still get the Messis of the world, and the Suarez's and all those guys that are playing for all those different countries, Falcao's and people like that. So it's gonna be a good tournament. I know in Europe you always look forward to the Nations Cup in between the World Cups, and I think this is going to be an event that hopefully should be, the biggest thing since we've hosted the World Cup in 1994.
How much was the Ozzie sub just kind of maintenance, or was it him tightening up, and have you kind of managed that?
No, we just tried if we could get 10 minutes off his body. We figured we'd get 10 minutes off his body in that particular game. He feels pretty good. He's getting better every week. So he could have gone and played the rest of the game, and we just figured, hey, if we can get him 10, 12 minutes out, and Andy had his injury after he played against Montreal, so getting him on for 10 minutes was good.
Ozzie, what's kind of been the dialogue in terms of managing him through it, or shutting him down for a little bit to get him over it?
We've just worked together, between Dave Tenney and him managing him, and the appropriate training loads and so forth. We've gotten him to be able to stay on the field.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's good. Thanks.